Hey, I'm Aurora Courtney with Tag Real Estate at Real Broker, and I'm here to talk to you about the January 2026 data. It is February 2026. Let's go. First, let's check out active inventory. This is basically any active inventory that was on the market in January. So we had 127 active listings in January. This is 71% less than what we had in 2018. So if you're like, hey, there's nothing to choose from and you were shopping in the past, it's true. There's less to choose from. And the problem with that is that if people list their house, it typically sells, but that doesn't mean there's fewer buyers. In fact, we're getting more buyers. So we've got less to choose from. So you have to be pre-qualified and ready to make an offer before you look. You should not be looking if you're not actually actively looking to buy a house. Okay, let's talk about the units sold. So each unit is a house. We're talking about Anchorage residential right now. So right now in January, we had 97 that closed. So what that means is they had an offer 30 to 60 days ago that now has come and has been recorded and finalized. Now, if you'll remember, there were 448 active listings in 2018. Now, active listings, we have significantly less in the hundreds. So if you've got 127 active listings and 97 closed, what you have is a situation where there are fewer to choose from, supply, and the demand is still there. So it's a great time to sell your house. It is definitely a seller's market. Now, for buyers, I'm really sorry to say this, you got to be ready. You got to be on it. And if you think about it, if interest rates go down, you could have a flood of new buyers. Plus, we're in the spring market right now. So as you can see, units sold goes up all the way through like mid to late summer, and then it goes down again. So when you have more active inventory, you have more buyers looking because it's like a game of musical chairs. Those people who are selling are also buying. Sometimes they're coming in, sometimes they're going out, but for the most part, it's musical chairs. So you want to be on the seat. When the music stops, you got to make the offer first thing. You got to be pre-qualified and ready, and you have to have an excellent agent. And I'm hoping that you have chosen me. But if you haven't, give me a call, and I'll tell you why you should. Okay, now let's talk about a little bit of a scary one. We're going to talk about average sales price. That means the average of the total sales price that are in the MLS for residential listings. Right now, it's $518,000. Yeah, $518,000 is the average. I know a lot of people waited during COVID. They felt like the market was going to crash or the bottom was going to fall out, or I heard all of this. But with interest rates as low as they were, people had a lot more buying power. So people were able to buy more house. Now they're sitting there, interest rate low, and liking their house. We have low inventory. Why would they move? It costs more to move and downsize, let's say, than it does to stay where you're at. So a lot of people are kind of stuck. They have a little bit of golden handcuffs with those interest rates. But here we are. Now, I decided to move because I wanted to move. And if I worry that the interest rate might lower and I missed out, I can choose to refinance my house. But if the interest rate goes up, I'm locked in where I locked myself in. So I felt okay about moving myself. I get it. It's scary. But you can always enjoy the house that you're in now and then decide what you want to do in the future. But if this is the house you want now and you could afford the payments and the interest rate, I don't think waiting right now is a good idea. Here we're at, almost 30% more than if you'd bought in 2020. Those people in 2020 have a potential gain of 30% on their money. So when was the best time to plant a tree? 5 years ago. When's the best time to plant a tree now? Today. Because 5 years from now, you're going to be thanking yourself that you did it. So let me know what you want to do. I'm here to help. So this is your supply and demand report. This is one of my favorites because this helps me determine what you should list your house for and how long it's going to take. Because what your goals are have a lot to do with where we price it, how fast you want to sell it, and how much competition you have at the moment when you list it. So right now, if you look at the 400 to 450 price range, there were 18 that sell per month. That's the 13-month rounded average. And there are 8 on the market in January 2026, which are the stats we're looking at right now. So what that tells me is that we've got an absorption rate of 0.44. So it should sell in less than half a month. If you put it on the market, it's a good location, condition, and price, then it should sell in less than a month. So if you're ready to go, less than half a month. If you're ready to go, we list it right, it's going to sell. And if you're a buyer, that means that you don't have a whole lot of time. So you got to be first in the door, pre-qualified, ready to go. I know I sound like a broken record, but I promise you, I watch too many things happen where people aren't ready. Then they lose the one that they've been waiting for because they just weren't ready. So let's get ready. Let's be on top of it. Let me help you. This is your sold market analysis. And what this looks like is the MLS areas, as you can see in the map, versus a couple different metrics on the same sheet here. So we've got the number sold last year versus this year, sold volume, average sales price, percent of list, and days on market. This one's a little skewed right now. I don't know what's going on in downtown. I think there's some stuff going on with some long-term listings over there. So you kind of have to take this one with a grain of salt, because right now days on market is actually pretty low in general in Anchorage. So it being an average of 46 has that downtown Anchorage 195 days on market average in there. So anyway, this one's a little off on that days on market one. Don't look at that. I promise you it's going fast. They're going at 99% list to price ratio. So anyway, this one is kind of fun though, because you can see the spatial data with the information. Okay, in summary, it is a seller's market. Reason being, we've got low active inventory, low sold volume, so we have fewer choices for buyers, which means that if your house is on the market and you don't have as much competition, you should get more for it. And as you can see, prices have gone up. So we've got low inventory, higher prices. So if you're a seller, give me a call. I'll explain to you what I can do to help you, where we're at in the market. And each house is a little bit unique in what we need to do for marketing and what competition that you have, what price point you're at, what repairs you might need to do or not do. So give me a call as soon as you're even thinking about selling. If you're a buyer, we have to have a strategy. We have to go into it ready. So let me know if you're waiting, like some people are, for interest rates to drop. That's not what we should be doing, because what we can do is we can get you into a house now. If interest rates drop, then you can go ahead and refinance. But if your interest rates don't drop, then you're in a good place right now. But if you wait, you're still waiting. If you'd bought 5 years ago, you'd be in the right spot. If you're buying now, you're still in the right spot, but you're going to thank yourself 5 years from now that you made the decisions that you did now. You're going to hopefully have equity in your house. You're going to have a lot of choices. You could rent it out behind you and start an investment portfolio. There's plenty of things that you can do. When you're a homeowner, it gives you a lot of freedom and a lot of equity. So give me a call if you want to chat. I'd love to help. All right. Good luck. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing in Alaska, please give me a call, a text. You can email me or reach out on my website. I am happy to answer any questions that you've got. And I'd also love to help you buy or sell here in Alaska. Thank you so much. If you like and subscribe, then I know that you like this and I can keep doing it. So anyway, have an awesome day and a great 2026.